Angles and circles, 6.5. On this video we will talk about there's the relation between angles and circle. First one, theorem of the tangential angle. So that's angle. As you see, BC is the tangent here. So if you draw an angle on this tangent, so B is the intersecting point of circle and tangent, all the time the measure of angle is half of the arc that stay inside the angle. So let's write it. Measure of angle ABC, that's that angle ABC, that's all the time half of the arc that stay inside the circle. So what is that? AB here for this example. AB is equal measure of AB divided by 2, or 1/2 times measure of arc AB. Here such as if this is arc 100, so angle is 50. If angle is 40, the arc is 80, such as like that. So arc is 2 times. You can say from here measure of arc is equal 2 times measure of angle. Okay, the second one, theorem of interior angles. So as you see, there's an intersecting lines, and this angle and this angle are vertical, so they are equal. It doesn't matter which one we are using. All the time, this angle is equal half of sum of these two arc. So arc of AB plus arc of CD, measure, of course we are talking about the measure, divided by 2. If you divide by 2, it's equal measure of AEC. Of course you can say CED because they are vertical angles, they are congruent. So it doesn't matter which one you use, AEB or AEB, sorry, not AEB, AEB or CED, no problem. They are congruent. That's the rule. Or in the here, the books didn't divide by 2, it's root 1/2, no problem, it's same. So we add the arcs, divide by 2, it's equal to measure of angle. If anything's like that. So there are 3 different angles. As you see, this time it's not tangent and it's not inside the angle. The corner of the vertex of the angle is out of the circle, but still it interact with the arc. So in this situation, it doesn't matter which one is that one. All the time we subtract greater's arc. So we find the difference between greater's arc and smaller arc, and if you divide by 2, it's give the measure of angle. So for this example, measure of angle, let's say measure of C, no problem, there's only angle C here. So measure of C, it's equal greatest one AD, so AD, arc AD, measure of sorry, I couldn't write, measure of arc AD minus this arc, not line segment, that's the smallest one, BD, measure of arc BD, divide by 2, so half, we subtract them. That's all. So same idea, if you want to calculate this angle, EHG, that's an arc, minus EG divided by 2, or GN minus KM, the arc KM divided by 2, it's give the value of L for that one. So be careful here, we all time use the arcs inside the angle, not this one, not that one, or not that one. Careful about, we use all time inside the angle. Let's see some examples. Find the measure of BCD, that's an angle, BCD, that's angle. What we know about this angle, this is the half of the arc. What is arc BC? And it's given 112. So measure of BCD as an angle equal half of the, so not 122, 112. Half of the arc is 112 divided by 2, it's equal 66. 66, not 66, sorry, 56. So 112 divided by 2 is 56, so 56 degrees. This is the first. Again, AB is tangent and asking ABC this angle. So how can I calculate this angle? If this is B is 112, so this side of the circle, 360 minus 112. 360 minus 112, 8, 248. That's 248. So measure of ABC, the angle, is equal half of 248 divided by 2. Is equal 124 degrees. That's all. Let's continue another example. As you see, it's asking about QPR, that angle. What we know, if the angle inside the circle, so it's equal, let's measure of QPR, that's equal 98 plus 31, these are the value of the arcs, 98 plus 31 divided by 2, that's equal 129 divided by 2, 64.5, it's equal 64.5 degrees. That's all. So if it's side, we add the arcs divided by 2. Okay, that's another example. As you see, this vertex is out of the angle and the value of this angle is x. What I need to do, I have to subtract 170. So sorry, let's highlight that one. Okay, 170 minus this one, because these are inside the angle, these two arcs. But I don't know the angle here. We don't know what is it. How can I calculate it? Let's check what is given. 107 is given here. 135 is given there. So altogether 135 plus 170 plus, we don't know that one, let's say A, no problem, plus A is equal 360. So that's a rounded circle, is 360 degrees. Okay, I'm sorry about my hands written. 135 plus 170, 305. 305 plus A equal 360, A equal 55. I find the value of A. So how I can find the value of this angle x? The x is equal 170 minus 55 divided by 2. That's the rule. 170 minus 55 is 115. X equal 115 divided by 2. It's equal 57.5. Yeah, I think 57.5 is right. Okay, let's continue another value. Again, that's 140 is given, so it's a rounded circle. If this side is 140, the other must be 220. So together it makes 360. X equal 220 minus 140 divided by 2. So it's equal 80 divided by 2. So 40 degrees. Last example. It's not last example, sorry, we have a few more examples maybe. This is asking about this x, or the angle, and these are given as 20. That's 104, but we don't know that one, but this is the center. That's red dot show the center. So this semicircle is 180. 20 plus 104 plus, let's say this is A, plus angle A equal 180. 160 plus A equal, not 140, sorry, 104. I did a big mistake, I am very sorry. 20 plus 104, not 140, plus 100, I'm going to write 140 again, I don't know. 104 plus A equal 180. 124 plus A equal 180. So I can calculate A now. A equal 56. 56. To calculate x, 56 minus 20 divided by 2. 36 divided by 2, 18 degrees. That's the rule. If A equals 56, 56 minus 20 divided by 2. Okay, DCE is question here, so this angle is the question. And I know if it's inside the circle, I need to use 100, so this side plus AF, so DE plus AF arc divided by 2. I know DE 100, but I don't know AF. How can I calculate AF? Rounded circle is 360, so 100, Okay, I forget to change the pen again. Okay. 100 plus 120, 100 plus 120 plus 82 plus, let's say this is A, equal 360. 302 plus A equal 360, A equal 58. Now we find A. Now I know that's 58. How can I calculate measure of DCE? It's equal 100 plus 58 divided by 2. That's equal 158 divided by 2, 79. It's equal 79 degrees. In the figure shown, MN, the measure of arc MN, as you see, measure of arc MN 146, arcs MN 146 is given. So let's write it 146. And measure of JLK, it's an angle as you see from here, that's equal 45. Find the measure of JK. So what's JK? It's an arc. Let's highlight that arc with the red. JK. We are asking about JK. What we know, the angle, so this 45, oh sorry, let's change the pen tool to the, yes, that one. 45 is equal to larger arc, so MN is the larger than JK, far away from the vertex, 146 minus, what is JK? We don't know. Let's write A. Let's say this is A now. Divided by 2. So that's the divided by 2. If I multiply both sides by 2, so 2 divided by 2 will be 1. 146 minus 8 here. 2 times 45, 90. 90 equal 146 minus A. So minus 146 minus 146, it's become minus 56 equal minus A. So if you divide by minus 1 or multiply minus 1 by both sides, the minus will become positive. A equal 56. So JK equal 56. That's the end of the video. Thanks for listening.